Hello everyone, welcome to the Big Pauly show. I don't know why I'm pointing that way.
I almost got that wrong.
Special guest today, the man himself, Bluraybulletbrit.
God, I look like crap, don't I?
We all look like crap on camera. It's true what they say. The camera does put pounds on. Or stone.
I question how many cameras are on me then, yeah. I've got 36 cameras on me.
I'm actually doing this a little bit different today because I normally have my iPad set up and I'm fiddling about with it like that. Yeah. But I've now got it on the phone. I've got a better mount, but I've also got it doubled up on the iPad. So rather than just looking straight ahead and doing the comments, I'll probably be going, I'll probably get neck ache by the end of the day.
Fine with me.
So I might go back to the old way. We'll just see what this one's like.
I'm just honoured to be here. You're the man. You are the man.
The man.
Anyone who messes with you, messes with me.
We got comments already.
Wow.
Believe it or not, people have been here since 3:30. What's the matter with them?
My God, it's you. It's not me. It's you.
Who have we got? We've got Ross Livingston. Hello, Ross. We have Amanda Anderson. I'm pumped. So am I. Ross wants to know, are you a fan of Thunderpants?
Is that film where he farts in space?
I don't know. I was thinking, hang on, that's Hulk Hogan. That's Thunder Lips, isn't it?
No, Thunderpants is like a fat kid, and
right.
they recruit him for NASA or something, and he's farting in space. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere.
Okay, well, I've never heard of that.
Face and haircut on him as well. I haven't seen the whole film.
Yeah, never heard of that. Not quite sure how we pronounce this user. Who have we got? I'll go right back to the bottom of the bloody comments. Stephen's here. Stephen Moores, hello.
What up, Stephen?
And Playtendo guys here as well.
It's going all right. It almost killed me in the heat though, doing this bloody room. I mean, the day I chose to start this, what a pillock I am. Oh, yeah. The heat's killing me.
It's all right now though, isn't it? Is it quite chilly where you are?
Yeah, I mean, we've got all the windows open, getting a little flow through. But I mean, if you think about it, I've literally had to shift over 4,000 films downstairs and then back upstairs because there's not much room on the landing to do much, and shifting shelves out, building other stuff, but
you got over 2 weeks to do it because apparently we're getting a heat wave around about the 14th of July. And it's going to be 35 to 40 centigrade.
And in that time, I should get it finished and get all the things back in order.
Yeah,
I've got to rekey him onto Blu-ray.com. That's going to be fun. So I was like, I've got to do a stock take. So I thought, sod it, I'll just clear it and start again. I'm like, oh, I wish I hadn't done that now.
When you do your stock taking and that on your Blu-ray.com, does it come up with doubles? Does it tell you if you've got a double, or can you just see on the actual menu?
When you type in the barcode, it'll actually come up in dark black if you've already got it, and that's happening too much because for some reason it's not working on my phone. So when I'm out, I go to check and it's not working. So I'm like, oh, I don't think I got this. And there's about 15 films in the prize pile which I bought twice.
And it wasn't handy, was it, when Blu-ray.com went down? I mean, you couldn't catalogue any shit.
Up naked, didn't you? It's like if you lose your mobile, it's like it's weird how much you rely on that site, but they're the best at what they do.
Yeah, for like cataloguing, I use one called CLZ.
Yeah.
Or CLZ in America. I really need to catalogue more stuff though, because I've only got about 200 on the menu at the moment.
Yeah.
So I should do more.
When I wiped it out, it was like 4,350, I think.
Oh my God. And still nothing to watch.
And when I moved in here 4 years ago, I only had 896.
Wow. Cheeky Chase, hello. What?
Two
little birds, one named Peter and one named Paul.
Oh, no, I've put up with that one my entire life. Never a situation happens where I get away with that one. Fly away, Peter.
Bald-headed twats here.
Hey.
Watching anything tonight?
I'm not watching the bloody football. God, what?
Oh God, yeah. I mean, I'm not a football person, but I had it on last night. Well, you know, for Dad to watch it, and I was just on my headphones and editing for 2 hours. But every now and again, I glanced up and I was thinking, someone going to actually score.
So it's when they keep passing back and passing back. That does my nut.
That's a shambles, yeah.
Can't put up with it.
I'm probably going to watch America's Got Talent tonight.
Yeah, that's kind of thing my other half likes. But I mean, she's got loads of Corries and EastEnders to catch up on. This almost didn't happen today because yesterday we went to Gigabyte Internet and they said now's the time to swap the box. Did it? Didn't bloody work, did it? Didn't get fixed till 12 o'clock today.
Oh my God!
I was almost having to phone you up and say, "Dude, I've got no internet."
So what's your download speed then? Your average download speed?
It was about 200-300 meg, but that's with a 600 meg package. But now it's 1.12 gig.
Jesus, mine only tallies out at 70. It won't go any higher. BT can't do anything more.
Yeah, I'm not with BT. I'm with Virgin.
In my area, I think Virgin can do like 100, but I've got everything with Sky. You know, I don't want Virgin, to be honest.
I prefer Virgin. I mean, I was with Sky for 15 years, and they said to me that my toddler daughter had spent 60 odd quid on games. I'm like, impossible. We got a pin on there. Yeah. Well, she must know the pin. No, she doesn't. She doesn't know numbers. And then they go, well, there's no pin on it. I went, yes, there bloody is. And I watched them dial into my box and put the pin on.
Oh.
I watched them do it. I'm like, I'm not stupid. I'm tech savvy. I know exactly what you've just done. And to this day, I still owe them 180 quid and they can suck my left one.
They were probably thinking that you're just a dumb shit and you wouldn't know what they were doing.
Yeah. I mean, with the Virgin guys, when they said, oh, you ain't got your internet, and they said the first time they can send somebody in is Tuesday, I went, hell no. Last time I kicked off, they were here in an hour and a half. So I'm like, I'm disabled. I rely on the internet for my banking. I've got bills to pay. Get your asses here. This is not my cock up, it's yours. You just got to know how to treat them.
That's naughty. That's very naughty.
Yeah, but I'm glad I can see your beautiful face.
Sam454. Have either of you seen The Hunt with Mads Mikkelsen? Just watched it and it was incredible. Can't wait to see another round tomorrow from the same director. Yeah, that's that one I picked up a couple of weeks ago. I think it's on 101, isn't it? 101 or 88 films, I think. My
missus has seen it, but I haven't. She saw it with her son, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch that one.
I picked up that Darling. Did you see there was a 4K Steelbook going for like 8 quid on Amazon? It was like a horror called Darling. That's arrived. Oh, okay. My Some Kind of Wonderful Steelbook arrived as well. That's now up to Monday. That came yesterday.
That's good.
Favorite film ever.
But that was included in the 5 John Hughes collection, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's not a shock that I got more than one version of it.
Yeah. I just couldn't remember if that was included in the 5 movies.
Yeah, almost cried when I first saw that. It's actually on the listing, finally.
Phil, he's here.
There he is.
Is he changing his name? Blu-ray Phil?
Oh, maybe he is. I like Blu-ray Phil, actually. That's good.
Cheeky Chase. What is your favourite film from the 1990s? At least it's the 90s and not some dumb year like 92 where you can't bloody remember.
Yeah. Was the Lethal Weapon in the 90s?
I expect there was. It's the first one, the late 80s. I don't know. My favourite film from the 90s is probably either Jurassic Park or Toy Story.
Yeah, Toy Story is really, I mean, I've got that Steelbook 4K and normal and 3D, even though I ain't got 3D anymore, so yeah, I'd have to say Toy Story is probably one of my favourites.
Yeah, that was 95, wasn't it?
Has to be.
Winslow, hello. Every time I want to acknowledge someone, I've got to look up.
Just give him a wink, yeah.
Rick Ashley, never gonna give you up.
Where's Pete? I can't see him.
He's there. He is there.
Yeah.
Of course, that would be different if all your Blu-rays behind you were all white. Then it'd just be a floating head.
Yeah, I'd be like Max Headroom, you know. I'd be like,
yeah. Johnny K, hello. Good to see you've got Chopper Harris on the podcast today.
Is that film Chopper? Am I supposed to look like a gang-eared biker, am I? With a handlebar moustache? You ever seen the film Chopper?
Oh, I've never seen the film Chopper, no.
You type that in and look at the cover and you'll see what he's talking about. I know what he's talking about.
Okay. Yes, we have seen, well, I've seen Wonder Woman.
Well, I've got it normal 3D, Steelbook, 4K and Digibook. So what do you think?
Have you got the original series as well?
No, not yet. I've just picked out that Bloodlines. I haven't watched that yet, but the original series, my pet peeve is the slow motion, same as with $6 Million Man.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I'd only watch it for the music. Yeah, but wing. Saw the one where he fought a bear. That was pathetic, but you know, couldn't deal with it.
Yeah. Jamie says Thunderpants with Rupert Grint. It's good if you're 10.
Yeah, Rupert Grint's the scientist in it. Yeah, he's the one I'm thinking of. And he's got a real posh voice in it.
Zerouge Movies, hello. Evander's here.
Hey.
We've got Chunky Chips. Oh, lovely.
Do I like cannot lie?
Hang on, Chunky Chips. Let me just scroll down a bit because I've got a funny feeling this might be.
In answer to their question, yes, I do, and I stick something in them.
Have any of you seen Wizards of the Lost Kingdom from 1995? No.
No.
I've not heard of that.
No.
And Sam Costello, have you ever visited Poundland in Sheppey? No.
Never been to
I've had a Sheppey.
What, shepherd's pie?
Yeah. And Sheppey and chips.
Yeah.
Never been to the Isle of Sheppey.
No, I doubt they let me on the ferry.
Luckily, the 4th of July is when I'm picking up my new puppy.
Oh.
I've bought Star Wars The Phantom Menace, Willy Wonka original version, and Basic Instinct all on 4K. Cool.
I want the Steelbook for that, but I'm not paying full price, and Willy Wonka's out in 2 weeks, 4K Steelbook, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you pre-order that?
No, I haven't. I'm going to go for the Amaray. I like the artwork on the Amaray.
I'm Mr. Sparkly. I like that sparkly one.
But if it doesn't come with a slip cover, I will be well pissed. Picked up New Kids today from HMV. Was priced at $14.99. Yeah, but it was $9.99. Yeah, same with me. When I picked it up last week.
I wish they. Well, there's two things. I wish they would bring back the 2 for 15 on Premiere, but will they ever do it? But if they do, I'm so buggered money-wise because I'll just break my credit card. You know?
I'm sure they will. They always do, don't they?
Yeah. Been a while though.
I'm currently watching Pixar's Luca. Yeah, I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch that tomorrow. It does look good.
4K Bugs Life's on its way as well already.
Jamie says it's really good, Luca.
Yeah, it does. The colours on it look amazing.
Yeah. Jules is here. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, boys.
Yeah.
Andy's here. All right, mate. And Jason, I've just 4 hot dogs and a can of Orange Zero. Okay.
That means he's going to be burping and farting.
Jules says, "Oh God, Baldy." Which one? Oh yeah. Jamie, I think. England played boring football last night.
Yeah.
For me, most football is boring.
I'm from Southampton. Whenever they got a good player, all they do is sell them, so why bother watching?
I got the Ring and Hellraiser trilogy cheap from Zappy this week. What's your favourite Arrow release? Arrow?
16 Candles.
Is it really? It's probably the RoboCop box set. Really, the sturdy case one.
What a lovely one that Rob sent me.
Yes, beautiful. Although the Steelbook's really nice as well. I haven't got round to seeing Tremors in 4K yet, though. I really should get round to watching that one.
I do. I never get bored of watching that. I love that film.
What's your favourite sitcom?
Frasier.
Frasier.
Wish they'd put that on Blu-ray. When somebody put on the forums that last week, they picked up the entire collection of Frasier for £2. I was like,
wow. Is it Frasier that's coming back?
Yeah.
Obviously, minus the old guy and the
John
dog.
Mahoney, he's dead, yeah. And the dog, dog died years ago, didn't it?
Yeah.
Best paid animal on TV, that was.
American-wise, I think probably my favourite sitcom is probably Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Do you know, that's one I've never watched. I've always heard about it. Never watched it.
It's hilarious, absolutely hilarious. There is one scene in one of the episodes in the restaurant, and it is, oh my God, you just piss yourself. You've got Michael York saying the word fuck. And it's just the entire restaurant, everybody just swears as much as they can. It's absolutely hilarious.
I'm adverse to swearing.
Like bollocks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fuck that.
Ergin Osman. I'm probably sure that's not how you spell pronounce Ergin. It's probably like Ergin or something.
Ergin, yeah.
There's a film called Raw, a classic film I bought on Blu-ray. You will enjoy it very much. Is it about a lion?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Jules prefers Virgin Plus. You can record 3 shows.
You can record 6.
Yeah, I've got the SkyQ, and I think you can record 6 and watch a 7th.
That's a word you can do.
Sam, I think Sam's asked me this question before about the new cinema in Sittingbourne. Apparently, it's really nice and it's got recliners and everything. I've been to Sittingbourne a few times, but I've not been in it. So maybe I'll take a trip up there sometime.
Yeah, the laser cinema in Southampton's got recliners and tables for your food and everything.
I want to try out the Odeon, the Odeon in Maidstone where Lou and Claire live. We've been to that cinema a few times, and it's just been a regular Odeon, but now it's an Hisense. And they've equipped all of the theatres now. Every single screen is a recliner.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we're just waiting for the right film. We was going to go and see the Angelina Jolie one, the firefighting one, but they never showed it.
Avatar 2, I think, would be the film to watch in those kind of sections,
Yeah. Blue Justin's here. And Blue Crayon, isn't Darling a sequel to The Woman?
It might be actually. So just grab the cover.
Ah, shit!
That's it there.
Oh, that looks a bit creepy.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever heard of that.
£8 that was.
All right, my darling. What's that on Amazon UK?
I don't know why I'm looking at the fact it's in fucking German. I can't read that. So, is it? No, it's German.
Hayden asks, favourite Breaking Bad character?
Do you know what? I've never watched.
I've never seen Breaking Bad.
I own all of them.
What?
I've never seen one yet. I know it's amazing.
You've never seen Breaking Bad?
But I own it.
What's it?
I know. It's like Game of Thrones. I dodged Game of Thrones for a good 5 years. Then my sister said, if you don't, I'm going to stamp on your dick. So I had to start watching it.
I'll do the same if you don't watch Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I won't get on the floor around you.
My favourite character has got to be Gus Fring, the Chicken Man.
See, I've got no clue who that is, but I will do.
He's in Mondo. He's in the Mandalorian. God, what's his name? With a dark saber. Oh, I've forgotten his name.
I won't know
Imperial... Hey?
I watched series 1 of the Mandalorian, and I was actually putting up speakers. So I was literally watching it with one ear, and that was it. I was like,
right. I think he was only in the last episode of the first series. I've got the bloody pop vinyl figure up there and all. I can't remember his side name.
Yeah.
I'll get someone to write in a minute and I'll know. Lethal Weapon was 87.
God, is that long ago?
Yeah, Jesus.
Back when Gary Busey wasn't a nut job.
Yeah, when he was quite normal. Darling is the third part of the woman, the offspring, then the darling.
Right. That means I've got to pick up the rest of them now.
There's one. Escape to Victory from the HMV collection. I suppose that would be one that you'll wait for, like the 2 for 15.
If 2 for 15 was on now, I'd be picking up that and the Golden Child straight away.
Yeah.
Annoyingly, my local CX has got trading places, yeah, but there's no cards or poster in it. Why are you and they're selling it for £15. It's like you haven't even got the bits to go with it. So why would anyone buy it?
Take those bits out of it though before selling it. Unless, I suppose they've got a more superior copy of it. I don't know.
Yeah, but Escape to Victory is a cool film.
Oh Jesus! What's your favourite film from the 1930s?
All of them.
I don't know. I can't answer that.
Some of you are Lola and Hardy.
Yeah, something like that.
Or Buster Keaton, I imagine.
Brought Kong versus Godzilla and Locked Down today. Locked Down? Where have I heard that?
Isn't that a
Is that a pandemic film? I think he was on streaming a couple of months ago.
I want to say Vinnie Jones for some reason, but maybe not.
Blue Justin's Some Kind of Wonderful Steel with Pretty in Pink Steel arrived today.
I'll cancel my Pretty in Pink Steel. Just too dark for me. I've already got it normal anyway. I thought it wasn't worth the extra money.
Sam wants to know where you're from.
Southampton, always been here. My dad's side of my family from Stoke-on-Trent, but my mum's family have always been from down here. I've lived here my whole life.
Born and bred.
Yeah, baby.
Just like me from Dover.
Yeah, so my nan always called me Duck. My other nan always called me my little bastard, but there you go.
AK Movies loves Wonder Woman. Still yet to see Wonder Woman 84 though.
I liked it, but it left a bad taste in my mouth because it's all, to me, it was they were trying too hard, and it's like they were afraid to say no to certain things. The leopard thing didn't work, in my opinion. And why is she banging a bloke that doesn't even look like the right bloke? And it's like people were saying, it's statutory rape. That guy doesn't know that she's shagging the wrong bloke.
Yeah, and more to the point, this bloke's family must be worried sick. Where the fuck is he? Exactly.
I mean, it's like, oh, we paid you a retainer for a second film. We decided not to put you in it, but we want our money's worth. So you're going to be in it for about 20 minutes and fuck her once.
It would have been more plausible him coming through time or something.
Yeah. Or having another facelift.
Have you seen the movie Rubber about the killer car tyre? No, I'll pick that one up though. I haven't seen it yet though.
I've never even heard of that one.
Yeah, oh my god, you should see the trailer. It's hilarious. It's just about a tyre that goes around killing people.
Oh my god.
Blu-ray collectors here. Hello, matey.
See, we're both large and in charge. Yeah, paused. Was it me that's paused? Paul's not moving. Paul's not moving. He's moving a little bit.
Oh, we are back. Streams never go to plan, do they?
Yeah, at the moment I can see you going like this.
Oh no. Have I stuck?
You go like this. You're getting faster. Not exactly like a stroke, but getting there.
If not, I'll have to come off Wi-Fi and go onto the data plan.
Yeah, we'll see.
I watched The King of Comedy this morning. It's so underrated. I've actually not seen that.
It's supposed to be a good film, yeah. De Niro, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the influencers, wasn't it, for Joker? Greetings from Brisbane, Australia. Hello.
Ooh, yeah.
I suppose it must be Sunday morning, baby, there.
Yeah, do me a favour. Go into JB Hi-Fi, your nearest one, and buy lots of Blu-rays for me, will you? I love JB Hi-Fi. I wish it was over here. I wish they were streaming.
Yeah. They got some really good deals on prices as well. Jesus.
I don't have to get stressed out when it takes 4 months to get here, though.
Yeah. There's a new video that's just been uploaded by Dave Down Under, and he's got this massive haul from the last couple of months, and he goes in and just buys crap loads.
We've asked him to be on our stream, and we've sent some info out to him. I think it ends up that he would have to be up at 5:30 a.m. for our 8:30 live stream. So,
oh my, yeah,
we're seeing what he thinks. We haven't had an answer yet, but it'd be cool if we could have him on.
What type is your 4K player?
It's the top end Panasonic one.
Is it the 9000?
Something like that. All I know is it was the best one with the best chipset in it.
It's probably the UB820.
I'm sure there's a 9 in there somewhere. All I know is it hurt when I bought it.
I think there is a 900. Yeah.
I know there's about 4 or 5 in the listings. I know it's the top one. My whole setup's worth about $5,000. So.
Oh jeez. Duffman, I've just been Blu-ray shopping. It's rammed everywhere.
People got money to spend.
Yeah, that's really why I don't go out to do a lot of shopping on weekdays, because I work shifts. I find it much easier just to do my Blu-ray hunting on weekdays. I avoid the weekends. Thoughts on Wonka prequel? Think it sounds pretty good. Timothy Chalamet is a very talented actor, and director Paul King, director of Paddington films.
I think they can lose their way quite easily with it, though. They really need to nail the story down. And it has to have some relevance. If it's just like pulling shit out their arse, then it's not going to work. Be interested to see what they do. I'll give it that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
I mean, I've grown up with that film, so if they butcher it, it's just going to annoy people, aren't they?
Yeah. Pauly, have you got hold of Hardcore Henry? Same director as Nobody that you enjoyed. It's all shot from Henry's point of view, and it's full of crazy stunts. No, I haven't, but I remember when that trailer first came out, and I thought that was going to be a mindfuck.
It was.
It's like being in VR, isn't it? Virtual reality, and you just see like hands out in front of you.
You know what I'm going to say, don't you?
What's that?
Got it.
Steelbook, 4K, Blu-ray.
Just normal, actually.
If I see it sometime, I might pick it up, but I'm not in a rush. But I think they just announced Nobody 2's being made as well.
Oh, that's cool. I love the look of the first one. I ain't seen it yet.
And his wife's going to have a lot more action in it. She's going to do a lot more action scenes. Do you think that Zack Snyder's Justice League cut is the best DC movie of all time, even better than The Dark Knight?
I would take it 10 years at a time. This film's the best one of the decade. This one's the best one of this decade because one, effects change, computer hardware changes, writers change. The Justice League thing, the last 10 minutes do my nutting. What the hell? I'm not a reader of the DC comics and all that, so I'm like, for me as a noob when it comes to DC, in that respect, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I'm like, okay, what did you do? Just have some spare film left? But what a bloody film. What a bloody film. So much better than the original. Not that I'm getting rid of my original.
I wouldn't say it's the best of the DC movies. If you're taking it from like Man of Steel, then maybe it's the best out of the new franchise.
Yeah.
But
the thing about Man of Steel is the theme song, the theme tune. Wow. The amount of times I've played that's just amazing. But yeah, I mean, the Dark Knight, you're pushing it to put it in second, in my opinion. You're pushing it. It's really equal. I couldn't really split them.
Yeah.
But I haven't bought them 4K yet, so
Gary asks, either of you watched Infinite with Mark Wahlberg?
No, I have to wait till my missus is ready to watch that because, I mean, if she could walk into Mark Wahlberg's bed, she'd do it tomorrow. She likes.
Is that even available to stream over here, or is it a cinema release?
It's a stream release, isn't it?
Is it? I can't say I've seen it on any other platforms, though. I just
past few days I haven't even been on them to have a look. I mean, I've got Disney Plus, but I'm barely watching anything at the moment.
I've got to catch up with the new episode of Loki this week. I haven't seen this week's Loki yet. So
I haven't watched any yet. I want to be able to watch 2 or 3 in a row, you know.
Yeah, well, there's only 6 in the series, so you could do a really nice marathon.
I'm saving myself a marathon. I love Tom Hiddleston, though.
He's brilliant, isn't he?
Nobody else could have played it.
Apparently, we're legends. Play Tendo Guy, Jamie Powell, Kermit's Ghost, Alan. Love your videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, mate.
It weirds me out when people call us legends, though, because, like, I mean, people say, "Oh, Pete's a legend." All I do is pay it forward when I give films away. It's not to get subs; it's to get people into films, and make people happy. Nothing more. You know, that's what I've done for the past 3 years, and I enjoy doing it. Like I say, this Christmas is going to be all 4Ks for me, giving away, and I'm going to enjoy every bloody minute of it.
Yeah.
Me, it's maybe selfish of me to enjoy it, but who cares? I love doing it. People love receiving it, and it gets the community up. I think Paul Robinson's really helped build the community as well, because I mean, right back from when he first started, and I put him onto my video as a little trailer, he's exploded. You know, doing these live streams, his confidence has gone way up as well, and you know, the friends that you meet on here. I mean, when I'm going to be weeping on the floor when I meet your ass. I'll tell you.
You're not going to meet my ass, mate. Yeah. You might meet
I'm going to crawl forward going like this. And I'm going to be crying. Because to me, you are a legend. You really got me into this. I mean, I've watched you for so long.
I just want to see how tall you really are.
I'm all 6'6" of it.
Oh, shit.
With these boots on, I'm actually near a 6'8".
I think we've helped a lot of the community as well through like lockdown. You know, I've had numerous messages about how we've helped through depression and stuff like that. And people do look up to us. I mean, it might be, you know, silly to say, but they did a recent poll, didn't they, of kids in school. None of them want to be film stars or footballers. They all want to be YouTube stars.
Yeah.
So
my daughter says like 3 years ago to me, I want to be a YouTube star. I said like 0.001% of people will make enough money to live off of. You have to have a backup plan. This can't be all you're doing. I bought all the equipment to do it, and then she barely did it.
Unless you're someone, I don't know, like Casey Neistat.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to have 100,000 subscribers and be earning money from this. I would put every single strenuous sweat, glanded effort into it, and make sure that I was in touch with all the production companies and make sure they were giving out freebies to be able to give away to people. I would do it full time. I'd love to do it and review things. And I mean, just let me say, you jammy motherfucker with Zavi. I just have to say that. I mean, fuck you, jammy sod.
Although I haven't had anything yet.
You'll get it.
But I got an email the other day from the guy that's putting together all the samples list and sending out all the stuff for me.
Yeah.
So also talking about merchandise as well. So Marvel, Star Wars merchandise. Plus also they've put it to the marketing department for giveaways. So I might get a lot of giveaways from Zavi that I can do competitions for. That was surprising. Yeah. I don't know if there's like a double whammy on it, whether like they got wind of me slagging them off and they thought we better keep him nice and happy so that
something for the companies to understand. I mean people don't realize. I mean, me and you, we've been at work 30 plus years. I mean, I'm 46. You're how old now?
50.
So 35 odd years we've been working. I may be sat here now not being able to work, but I'll pay me taxes. And it's like, we've lived lives. We know what we're doing. I know customer service. I know management. I know banking. I know all that kind of crap. And one bad review, 20 other people will hear about it. One good review, 10 people will hear about it. So you've got to keep the customer sweet. And a lot of companies have forgotten that. I mean, word of mouth will sell an extra 1,000 versions of their film. For you to recommend something and genuinely say it's good, will get more sales.
Yeah, like, it could just be coincidence, because I mean they did say that he's been watching my videos lately and he was impressed with how they're put together and how detailed I go into the unboxings and that. But I don't know.
Greatness is recognised.
It's something, isn't it? I'm not saying that I'm never going to slag them off again, because the first thing they might send me might be dented.
It might be midsummer.
Oh my God.
No way you got to send that. For Bob. Yeah, Rob said he was going to send me like 10 copies that he's had, and I was going to do like a one Friday where it's just midsummer giveaway. Everyone gets a midsummer.
Excellent.
No, but jammy, but well deserved. Has to be said. Can't wait to see what kind of content you come up with. It's going to be good.
I just need to get HMV on board now.
Exactly. They got to understand that there's a community there. I mean, if they don't want an extra 1,000 sales a week from something, fine, don't do nothing. But if you
I mean, my monthly, I went through the analytics. My monthly views are about 70 to 80,000 views. So that's potential sales for movies. Plus, also with the Zavi marketing, I get something extra if people click on the link in the description and go and purchase it through them.
Your problem is people who work for these companies now, they're wet behind the ears. They don't understand analytics. That's not taught. That's hardly ever taught in school now. You've got to understand the figures, to understand where your profit's coming from. Yeah. And to understand that, for the want of sending you a 20 quid film, could it be an extra 10 grand on their bottom line? Yeah. This is the start they need to understand. And that's how you build it.
It's a shame Sainsbury's didn't have that as well. Like, oh, he's promoting our store. Let's let him carry on videoing.
Yeah. And he was like, no, you want to be a git about it, fine.
Yeah, but they've even bastards on poor old William now. Not letting him.
Oh, yeah, William Barnett, yeah. Oh, poor thing. I'll just carry on doing it, I would.
Yeah, you just got to be discreet. How many sausages do a Costa Bap have in them? 4.
4?
Yeah, 4 sausages in a Costa Bap.
Damn, I'm missing out here. I thought it was 3.
Nah, they're lovely. If they're 3, they're shortchanging you.
Oh, I remember that.
Raw is about this man with about 50 wild cats in his house in Africa. Jesus. Wow.
That's a lot of pussy.
Just been into Tesco and Terminator Dark Fate is £6 on Blu-ray. Is it worth it? If you're a completist.
Yeah, £6 as a completist is worth it. I mean, I bought it day one, then sold it and lost £1, and then bought it back for £5. So
it's got its moments. It's got some good moments in it. To be perfectly honest, I might be the only one here, but I prefer Genesis to Dark Fate.
I enjoyed Genesis.
I couldn't get around the whole Carl thing, you know, fixing curtains and blinds in Dark Fate.
Weird.
Oh,
you got your parcel?
Hey?
You got your parcel?
Oh, I have. Do you want me to unbox it?
Yeah. The only thing I'll say is you've probably got one.
Oh, yeah.
But this one's for the bath.
Oh, shit. All right, this came from Pete the other day. I had specific instructions not to open it until the stream. So everybody's going to be a first timer on this. Let's have a look. Oh, it looks like it's wrapped well. Do not open until live stream. I'm not sure I like the shape of that.
You're going to think it's stupid.
Looks like Christmas.
I just thought of it. Yeah, I bet he's got it, but I'll give him one for the bar. It doesn't matter if he ruins it.
Right, last bit. Right, where's the opening? Where's the flap? Ooh.
That's what she said. There's a staff there as well. Yeah.
I got a Ray figure. I got a mini Ray figure.
I thought one for the bar.
Let's put that over her shoulder. I can't fit that over her shoulder.
I think it goes in her hand.
You're going to go over her head or something. I'll work out how to do it later on, like I worked out how to put the Steelbook stands together.
Yeah, you know when Rob said in his video, he's going, "Oh, Big Pauly doesn't know how to put them together." He still put his one on backwards.
That's pretty good. Right. Thanks for that, mate. I'm sure I'm going to find somewhere behind here to put it. Because
I thought you'd already have one.
I had those massive ones, didn't I? I had those, like, I don't know, 15-inch ones, but they've taken up so much room. That's a good likeness.
Yeah, I saw that and I just thought, yeah, bathroom.
Yeah, that's gonna confuse anybody that comes onto the stream now.
Yeah. But Daisy, how was that? You know.
That's cool. Thanks very much.
Yeah, well, if I had said to you, I'll send you a bit of plastic, I thought you might have worried a bit.
Yeah, especially if it was coming from Poundland.
Oh, yeah.
We know what they've been selling.
I can't believe they did that.
And when Kermit saw them, they were opposite all the Toy Story stuff.
I know. I'd be like, you got to be joking me. It's supposed to be behind the counter.
Right, okie dokie. Where are we? Jules says you two together, absolute comedy gold. Maybe you should do a sitcom.
What, little and large too? You can be little, I'll be large.
Favourite type of chips? Can't beat Mackie D's. Well, they're fries, aren't they?
Yeah.
My preferred chips is actually just chip shop chips that are nice, golden and crispy.
Problem I have, there's one at the top of the hill here, and I don't think he's changed it all in about 7 years. One down the bottom has gone downhill because they've got like so many family members working in there. They've got no money to actually buy the potato. A new one that's just opened does beautiful chips. Then there's one in Portswood, which is about a mile away, that you say large chips and it'll feed 6 people. They literally, it's like you've got a garden shovel into the paper.
Yeah.
And for £3, you'll feed 6 people.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. I've got a chip shop like that down here where you just say large chips and it comes in a massive bag.
Mm. Yeah, there's a lot of variety down my way.
They do rustic ones as well, though, isn't it? Is it KFC that do like rustic chips?
Yeah, I
they're
never
not so much fries.
Yeah, never see the point of
that. Jason says, I'm watching Jean-Claude Van Damme's season tomorrow night, starting with Kickboxer.
Awesome film.
What you getting your old man's tomorrow for Old Man's Day?
Well, my old man fucked off when I was 7, so you can have that.
So he's getting fuck all then, really.
Well, me and my daughter went up the shop earlier, and she goes, "Hey, Dad, check out this Daddy's card. That's what you're getting." I'm like, "You're not supposed to show me yet." And apparently, I paid for it.
Double money.
I think with the amount that I've spent in this room, my anything Father's Day presents wise will probably be what I've bought here. You know, the shelves and stuff.
I bought my dad's little present yesterday while I was at Blu-ray hunting. It's a Terry's chocolate orange. The thing about my dad is he doesn't have hobbies. You can't buy him anything. Even if buying him a new pair of slippers, he'll probably carry on wearing the old ones. So
creature of habit, isn't it?
Everybody likes chocolate.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Pete, have you seen Dexter?
Is that the Psycho one?
Hmm.
I own 2 series. My sister will not stop going on about it. I'm trying to get all of the series and then I'll binge watch. I am fully aware how cool it apparently is. I'd love to have that white head that Cinema Six got.
Oh, yeah. What with the slides, the blood slides?
Yeah, pings out, yeah. Oh, that is amazing looking. But yeah, I want to get them all. Then I'll binge watch a whole lot. I'm fully aware. I've picked up a couple so far, but I don't want to watch it until I've got it all to watch.
Yeah, I've got 6 seasons. 2 of them I got from Poundland, or Kermit got me one from Poundland as well.
Yeah.
I'm just missing, I think it's like maybe seasons 3 and 5 or something. They're the most expensive ones at the moment. Like nearly 30 quid in CEX.
You always know if it's good because if my sister likes it, she's a sadistic fucker, so she likes it. You know it's going to be good. She really is.
Plus, it's coming back as well later in the year.
Yeah, we all got cancelled, didn't it? And oh no, better not.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Definitely coming back. Have you got a Dreamworks Blu-ray collection?
Are we talking that box set, or because there was a box set, wasn't there? Like a square box with their stuff.
Was there?
I think I literally own everything they've ever done.
I've got Shrek. I've got the Shrek box set. I've just got a couple of other ones. Is Madagascar, is that Dreamworks? And Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, and all that type of stuff, I'll have all of them anyway.
Yeah. It'd be nice if they did a massive box set with all of them in, wouldn't it?
Quite prolific with the kiddie stuff. I like a lot of those films.
What's your favourite film from the 1950s? You must have watched some 50s films.
The thing is, I watch films but don't really pay attention to when they were made. I mean, like films like The Longest Day or An Affair to Remember, things like that, I don't know when they were made. I've never really taken that much interest in the year they were made, but I mean, films like The Longest Day it was my granddad's favourite war film. I've got that on Blu-ray now. It's things like that I like. I like all those type of things. As for oldie films, I haven't really gone that far back. I own quite a bit, but it's getting to watch half of it. I mean, I own Casablanca and never watched it, but I'm fully aware of its significance. It's just having the time half the time.
Yeah, I've never really been into the older films, you know, from 40s, 50s or 60s, really. Yeah. I'm more of a modern movie person, but I've delved into a few bits, you know, with Alfred Hitchcock. I think the Birds is not 50s, isn't it? I think that's 60s.
I think it is,
Psycho. I think that might be 60s.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the Bird.
don't think I've seen anything from the 50s.
That's the thing. When you look it up, you think, "Oh, yeah, they're doing that."
Yeah, I can't recall seeing anything from the 50s.
This is where my mantra on Blu-ray collecting gets me in trouble sometimes, because my mantra is I want to own it all. So literally anything I don't own, I usually buy. And the genre, it can be so mixed what I get. My favourite genre is still romantic comedies. Everyone else, it's horror this and action that.
Yeah.
Romantic is still my favourite genre. But I mean, martial arts is amazing, action's amazing. But if there's a difference between Beetlejuice and Some Kind of Wonderful, I would pick Some Kind of Wonderful. It's just the way I am. But everyone's different.
Johnny Paul's here. Pete's other half. Oh yeah, I'm braving it Insidious tonight, as I've never seen it. Oh, good luck with that.
Yeah, at this moment. Yeah, it's not bad.
Movies and Sue, isn't it, on Sunday? On the street?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, it'd be good to excuse the word, but it'd be good to have a bird on that actually knows what she's talking about as well, because that bird's got some knowledge. She knows her stuff.
She's a Steelbook fanatic as well.
Oh yeah,
she loves her Steelbooks.
Watching her videos, man, that bird knows it. Oh, I can't wait to chat to her. She seems really cool.
Most disappointing film you've seen?
Oh yeah, I've got an answer. Do you want to answer that one first?
You can do it.
Innkeepers.
Okay.
Other people like it. I think it's the biggest stinking pile of crap ever made, and the shadow behind the door, and Blue, it just didn't work. It was a pile of crap. It bored the living crap out of me. I almost wanted to kill myself. But yes, I still own it.
That's actually a good link into something that's coming tomorrow. So I'm going to withdraw and not answer that, because I've got a video coming tomorrow of my most 5 disappointing sequels.
Oh yes, I saw your advert for that. So
yeah, that should be interesting. So yeah, watch that video tomorrow, and you'll see my most
I imagine as well.
Films.
Yeah, plenty to choose from as well. That's the
part. But having said that, that's the disappointing sequels. But the film I knew was going to be absolute shit, dog shit, was Cats.
I haven't graced my shelves with that version of it yet.
No.
I almost bought the Steelbook actually. I thought no better.
Blu-ray hunting business is really, really addictive and expensive.
Yeah, it does trouble me somewhat.
Do you know when Embattled is coming out in the UK? Embattled?
Why do I know that?
Embattled. Sounds more like a game, a PS4 game.
Give me a second, I'll just double check my listings. It's only listed in France. Oh, it's the one. He looks like the guy out of Nobody, but it's like a cage fighting film.
Oh.
It's listed in France, July 7th, 3 weeks' time. So that's the one that will work on your system. Go over to Amazon.fr and type in Embattled and it will come up.
Okay.
It's about €16, so it's not too bad. I've heard good things about that film, actually.
Were wanted Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Were wanted.
Did you see that? Did you see that trailer for it? It was
it's not a recent one, is it?
No, it's Spider-Man No Way Home. It's Spider-Man No Way Home posted on a trailer truck.
God, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I thought he was talking about the actual trailer itself. Yeah,
I think one's due out in the next week or so, isn't it? I'm sure there's one due.
What happened to Pauly? It stopped.
You had a stroke.
AJ just received Deadpool 4K lenticular steelbook and the 4K steelbook of War of the Worlds today.
Is that the one with the flamingo or the blow up unicorn?
Ah, that's the retro-looking one, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think it's the unicorn one.
I already own like two or three different versions of Deadpool, so I didn't want another one.
The Deadpool 2 one that's coming out, that's the one with him with he's in a rubber ring, isn't it? Sitting in the pool.
Yeah, blow up unicorn. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the one that I've pre-ordered because I don't have Deadpool 2 Steelbook. I only have the first one.
Oh, I've got the second one.
Of course you do, Pete. Best war movie you've seen.
Just to prove my point, I own 3 different versions of Deadpool 2. It's a sickness. Best war. Saving Private Ryan is an absolutely amazing film, and it's extremely true to the viscerality of it. So I'd still have to say that until I've seen 800. I will say that I haven't given my opinion on 800 yet. I mean, when I said to everybody, "You've got to check this advert out," and lots of people picked it up on that recommendation as well.
Yeah,
I think that's so well put together. But what's this? 1 versus 400. Have you heard of that one yet?
No.
It's a samurai film, and it's done in one scene is 47 minutes continuous film. Doesn't stop, no cuts.
Wow.
Continuous. And it's like the longest single scene in film history, apparently. And it's supposed to be the dog's bollocks. Anyone look out for it. It's 1 versus 400 or something. I'm trying to find out when it's coming out. But that is supposed to look amazing. In the same vein of 800, but, you know, samurais and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Apparently, just to film it was amazing. So I'd love to see that.
Because 1917 was made out to look like it was a continuous take, wasn't it? Even though there was like probably 3 or 4 different cuts on it. Yeah,
but this has been given the Guinness Book of World Records stamp on it as well, so you know they didn't bullshit it.
Wow. My favourite war movie, even though the 800 was a fantastic film, I still go with Saving Private Ryan. It's just got that Spielberg touch. The John Williams score to it is just as good as the movie itself.
That beach landing was just beyond gobsmacking.
That's insane. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And I remember when we first went to see that, it was the Empire Leicester Square.
Yeah.
And there was a load of veterans in there from World War II. And after that scene, about 20 of them had to leave. It was just too much for them.
Yeah, I mean, until you light that fuse and they physically are watching it again, it doesn't. You don't know how they're going to react to it.
Yeah, and watching it through 4K with the best sound system, that's the way to go. Favorite Better Call Saul character? I suppose if you haven't seen Breaking Bad, you haven't seen Better Call Saul.
I own the first season. I haven't watched any of it yet. I'm aware of it as where it lies on that, but it's another one I've got to get them all. Yeah,
I think I've got 4 seasons. I could say Saul himself. I think probably Mike. So anybody that watches Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad will know who that is, but I think Mike's probably my favourite character.
Yeah.
Favourite Criterion release? Also, with that mic, Pete, are you planning to do a bit of karaoke?
I could try, maybe. Is there any echo going on? Is it echoing?
It's echoing like mad.
Yeah, there's a little button on it. I was born under a wandering star. That's about as good as I get.
There's your answer then.
And normally it's on an arm out the way, but the arm's in a box at the moment because I'm still building, so I just lay it on my chest. Favorite Criterion, probably the one that I've always been interested in is Fisher King, and I've never got hold of it. I just like the scribbleness of the cover, and I know it's a good film, so I want to get the Fisher King.
I don't know many, probably about 3. I can't really say which is my favourite, but the one that I want to watch the most is The Irishman. I did see Stalker, that Russian film, which was pretty good. But the only other one that I've got is the Scorsese shorts, which I still need to get around to seeing.
I know half the group, use that Godzilla set as the Bible, don't they? Really, but but I wouldn't put that kind of money down on it, and two, controversially, I don't like any of the older Godzillas. I just like the new ones.
Yeah, the thing with me and the Criterions is that they've always given me the impression that it's all arty-farty indie stuff and older stuff that I'm not really interested in. So I pick very carefully what ones that I want, but I don't go out and buy every single Criterion.
I think the only other one I would probably want to watch of their version is probably the Royal Tenenbaums, because it's Gene Hackman, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like
the Life Aquatic as well. That's on Criterion, I think.
Bill Murray, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard that's good. So,
have you had to opt for a bootleg Blu-ray for The Mandalorian and WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Personally, I haven't got them, but I know a lot of the Blu-ray community do have The Mandalorian on Blu-ray.
This is the thing with me. I mean, that Mortal Kombat that I wave around sometimes, I was sent it. I would never pay for anything like that. I'm a purist. Even though I do get sent links for films, I hardly ever watch anything like that. I'm not a downloader or anything like that. If I don't own it, I usually don't watch it. But that's just me.
Yeah,
I've always wanted the physical media. I'll always be a physical media person. If it all goes to digital, I won't be buying stuff, because even though I pay the money, I technically will not own it.
Yeah,
this is the problem with the new consoles.
Thing with me at the moment with these, like, you know, the Mandalorian and the WandaVision, there's no guarantee that we're ever going to get a physical release for them. But I think if we do get the Mandalorian, I think it's going to be at the run, you know, at the end of the run when the series is done, which we're probably looking at 3 to 4 years, maybe.
Yeah,
for me, at the moment, I'm perfectly happy with them being on Disney Plus. You know, I can just watch them whenever I want. So I will get them when they come out on physical eventually, but they're not going to go from the Disney platform.
There's a reason they hit 100 million that fast, because what's on there is bloody good. I'll give it them. It's a bloody good streaming channel. I mean, Netflix pissed me off. They cancelled my subscription, never talked to me, and they said I did it. And now they'll only put me back on at the higher price, so they can do one. I'm not paying the higher price, but they're the one that cancelled me. I didn't do nothing.
Hopefully one day we'll get a nice Mandalorian box set, maybe. Who's your favourite acting David? Is there that many Davids?
How about David Bautista?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
David, same thing, isn't it?
Was it David Spade?
Oh God, yeah.
Was it David or Dave's?
David Spade is the annoying one with blonde hair, yeah.
Yeah, a comedian, yeah. I wouldn't say your favourite David.
He was funny in Black Sheep, I suppose.
I can't bloody remember David.
Go on, you can say it. Hasselhoff, go on, you can say it.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say his favourite, but in the 80s he was. I suppose you'd have to go with him then. David Duchovny, X-Files, David Schwimmer, Friends.
Oof. Yeah, that's scraping the barrel a bit.
Dave Lee Down under. I used to watch his channel. He's a good YouTuber. Used to watch it. He's still a good YouTuber. I saw best war film is 1917, Wonder Woman 1 and 2, Captain America and the First Avenger. War films? I suppose the First Avenger is a kind of a war film. 1917, I saw someone's video the other day. They said that they were actually bored shitless through it.
Yeah, I mean, I own that but not watched it yet. I haven't heard that good of things about it.
It is a good film, but it's more about the journey of these two blokes rather than the war situation itself.
Yeah, I mean, one war film that had the individual aspect, but was also good round Fury.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that.
With Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Hacksaw Ridge. That's a really good war film as well.
Never seen it. Own it. Never seen it.
That is a really good one. I think the one that gets the two of them that get underlooked the most. We Were Soldiers with Mel Gibson.
Awesome film.
Is it Windtalkers?
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. Windtalkers. Both awesome film again.
That needs a 4K. I think that one needs a 4K.
Well, and Windtalkers is based on a true story as well, isn't it? So.
Yeah. Well, so is Hacksaw as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What is your favourite Clint Eastwood film? I'm really enjoying the Dirty Harry films so far. Punk. A lot of people would probably say Unforgiven.
I'm going off the side. Space Cowboys. I really enjoyed Space Cowboys.
That's a good film. That's a good adventure film, that is.
My favourite character is Tommy Lee Jones in it, but yeah, I like Clint in that as well.
I remember seeing that. We saw that in the cinema in Florida at Universal City Walk.
Yeah, I love the way it ended.
Yeah, that was a great ending.
Yeah, he made it. Yeah, that's the cool part. He knew he was dying and he made it.
Million Dollar Baby was a really good Clint Eastwood film, but I think probably my favourite is I keep forgetting the name of it. Gran Torino. Yeah,
I've got that, but I haven't watched it yet. I've heard nothing but good stuff about that one.
Yeah, it's a really good film.
You know, I need to get. I've got it, but I haven't watched it. Tattooed on my arse, I think. I'll say that so much.
We all need that, I think. Or it's on my shelf, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I know it's good, so I got it. I mean, I watched it.
Ever seen Extraterrestrials Under the Deep?
Nope.
Favorite type of animal?
Dog.
Cat. I've always been into that pussy.
I've been into a few dogs, you know.
You dirty dog. Favorite actor who played Doctor Who?
Tennant.
Is this all of Doctor Who since time began?
Yeah, I still say David Tennant. He's done so many other cool things.
Originally, I would have said Tom Baker. Back in the day, It's a close one between David Tennant and Matt Smith. I really enjoyed the Matt Smith era. It's kind of like tied between those two. Christopher Eccleston didn't really get time to shine. I think he would have been great, for another couple of seasons.
Did you hear that for the past decade he's had an eating disorder that's really fucked him up?
Has he really? Oh, I didn't know that.
I read that about a month ago. And he's been battling like a bulimic style thing for like over a decade.
Oh, wow.
That affected his filming. I don't have that problem.
It's like that T-shirt I've got. I beat anorexia. Favourite Stanley Kubrick film? Mine is 2001.
It's just so crisp, isn't it?
I'd probably say The Shining. Of his ones that I've seen.
I'd have to say 2001 because I'm not that big a fan of The Shining.
I actually have never seen 2001 all the way through. I've just seen clips. I do have it, so I should really watch it, but I really enjoyed The Shining.
The only way I like The Shining is the parts that are in Ready Player One.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah.
Toby Fett. Infinite is on Paramount Plus in the US, but in UK is for a cinema release on the 10th of September. Oh, okay.
Right.
So we've got to wait a bleeding while, haven't we?
Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks.
That's that. Gus Fring is the best character. Moff Gideon. That's who I was thinking of in The Mandalorian. He opened up the TIE Fighter at the end of the first season. Yeah. He's the chicken man from Breaking Bad. Joe Noon's here. I'm sorry I'm late.
No, we don't forgive you. We missed you. And that.
I went shopping yesterday. I bought Godzilla and King Kong 4 movie collection and the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2 and 007 The Man got the golden gun. He got the golden gun, did he?
Did you see that India's released the 4 Godzilla films in a 3D format?
3D, yeah. What is it with India? They keep releasing all these bleeding good films with 3Ds.
I'm not racist, but I personally wouldn't trust a thing that come out of India. I just wouldn't.
Yeah. I think I'd have to deep clean anything. I'd have to deep clean anything that arrives. Yeah.
It's just I've seen so many bootlegs over the year. 99% of the time it's come from there, and I'm like, no, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust a disc that came from there.
It's strange that the US is getting 3D as well, even like with Wonder Woman and Godzilla. Yet we're now sort of like, oh, we don't do 3D in the UK anymore.
That's what annoys me. When my 3D TV broke, I was heartbroken by that. But I managed to sell nearly 300 3D films, and so I had nice big vouchers to then go spend on other films.
Yeah.
So I turned it into a plus. But I mean, my ultimate is a 100-inch laser TV, which is like a projector screen and a short throw laser TV, and it's fully capable in 3D. So I'd have to start getting stuff back.
Yeah.
But the chance of me getting that past the missus is probably about 1 in 2,000 chance.
Do you remember last year? I think it was either last year or the year before. I'm sure it was last year. I was trying to put a 4K projector in the cinema room here. I did a video for, but it's such a heavy bastard, and I just couldn't get it positioned right. So I ended up sending it back to Amazon. Well, at the time, I was thinking of getting the short throw laser projector. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Optoma. They released it, and it was about $4,000.
Optoma, yeah.
Yeah, and it would have been perfect for where my cinema screen is, but it's stretching it a bit for that amount of money at the time.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can get a decent one for about $2,500 at the moment, but that doesn't include the screen. It's worth spending the grand on the screen for a light ambient rejecting screen, because they are built differently, and to see the way that it brings it back to you is like, whoa, whole new level. And so if you want 100 to 150 inch screen that you can watch in the day, and you ain't got a projector behind you, it's all right in front of you, and it's only 7 inches away from the wall. It's long term, it's worth it, because you get 25,000 plus hours out of those lasers.
Yeah.
But I think if I move, that may be something we'd get, because if we move, I'd be moving into a place where I could probably do a better cinema setup anyway.
Yeah.
And get me older speakers in the ceiling.
Yeah, sometimes I wish I had a bigger room for the cinema room. I mean, the projection screen that I've got, it's really only 60 inches. So it's no bigger than a normal 4K TV. But it looks bigger because of the size of the room.
Yeah, I have to say, I've got 2 TVs bigger than that.
Yeah. And the curtains, the way the curtains are. I mean, looking at the screen at the moment, it looks absolutely insanely huge. It looks way bigger than a 60-inch screen. But I'm happy with how it's set, because it's wall to wall, so it does look like a big screen.
Yeah, it's relevant to the room size, what you're in. As long as you've got the picture of where you want it and it's filling your vision, that's what matters. It's like you can watch 3D 100-inch on the PSVR. If you just chill and relax, put your head back and watch, it looks amazing.
Yeah, and the TV that I've got in here is even smaller than that. It's 43-inch, the 4K, but it's perfectly placed between the speakers, and it also still looks big. It does look like a 50-inch upwards. So, like I say, it's all to do with the size.
This is where I've spoiled myself, I think.
If the room was way bigger, I probably would have opted for like an 80-inch or a 90-inch or something.
Yeah. You can pick up 85-inch 4K TVs for about £1,600 now.
Yeah. I would like eventually maybe to get an OLED at one point, because they're coming down big time in price.
It's not worth getting OLED now. Get away from mini LED.
Yeah, because I think you can get a decent OLED for entry-level OLED for about $1,000.
But the Series 2 OLED panels are out now. Yeah, they're expensive, but they're more than twice as... Their spec is more than 2 times better than the old OLEDs. So you'll get the OLEDs cheaper now, but they still have that burn-in problem. Mini LED doesn't have that problem at all. Yes, at the moment, it comes down the money with the mini LED, but you can literally build a 250-inch TV if you've got the money.
I miss my old plasma. Best picture I've ever had.
My first big TV was a 42-inch LG. 1,500 notes I put down for that bugger, like 15 years ago. I was like, oh, it's nothing compared to what you do now, but
those were the days.
Yeah, I mean, we got a 65-inch in the bedroom. So it's like the whole end of the room is literally just screen right up to the coving.
I'm a fan of you all.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Keep it up, guys. You're doing just great. Thumbs up to the legends of physical media.
There's that legends word again. I mean, we're just passionate people who want... I think the one thing I like about the group we're in is that we are not all about ourselves. We're about the group more than a lot of groups are. A lot of people are like, look at me, look at me, look at me. I will always, if someone comes in new, so I've just started my channel, I'll always talk to them and try and help them. Say, well, get on. My first thing is get on the big Pauly's group and talk about yourself and let people know you're there, and they will support you. And that's exactly what's happening for people.
Yeah,
there's no reason why you shouldn't sub to somebody just to see what they're doing.
And there's a lot of long-time viewers of not just my channel, a lot of people's channels that have now started up their own channels.
Yeah,
and are growing subscribers, and are confident in the videos that they make, which is really good.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I mean, Blu-ray and DVD collector, the one that I always send my slipcovers to, he never goes on camera. And I keep saying to him, one of these days I'm going to see what you look like, But his collection is amazing. The amount of stuff he picks up every week, but I just can't bring myself to buy DVDs anymore. But yeah, maybe the people think I'm a Blu-ray snob or something now, but I noticed the difference too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, the upscale doesn't work well enough. It's just
especially when you start on 4K as well, and you compare DVD to 4K.
Yeah, that's why I can't go down in size when it comes to TVs now. When my TV broke, we had a 17-inch for like a week and a half. Could have killed myself.
I think my iPad's bigger than that.
Exactly. I mean, we had 14-inch tablets as well. So you're looking at this tablet and think, oh, might as well watch it on here. It's just horrible.
But it's absolutely right. You're a legend, Pauly.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
You are.
I liked movies before, but since I started watching your channel back in 2019, I've loved movie collecting. It's so addictive. Yeah, so it's not just us that have had fun. We've helped the community as well.
Yeah, I always say to people in my videos, it's like, if you're trying to find something, contact me. I'm the one sat up at 3 o'clock in the morning doing shit all because I can't sleep because of pain. So I might as well be searching out for films in obscure places, and that's why I like doing that.
Mm.
I like how people find this and that and the other, and I've had people thank me for it, and it's like, fine, as long as you've got what you need, it matters.
And most of like the movie hunters and the collectors will be like, I'll go on Amazon UK, I'll go on Zavvi, I'll go on HMV. They've no idea what might be on sale on Amazon Germany or France.
Yeah.
So I think that's where you help people
find HD, Airwaves, JB Hi-Fi,
lost treasures.
Airwaves has definitely kicked up their game though.
Yeah,
they've got a lot better in the past year.
Oh, David's here. Hello, David. How many copies of 50 Shades you got? Wasn't you supposed to destroy them? Yeah, it's still on my list to do that. I've probably got about 100 copies actually, but I'm only doing a 50 list, 50 ways to destroy them, and I'm up to about 32. It's taken 2 years to think of 32 bloody ways to destroy this film, so I've still got a few to go. Hey,
put 10 in a frying pan and light it.
33.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's going to happen. It might take another year to think of the other 17 or 18, but I'll get there.
We'll film some in the meetup. We'll have somebody take a shit on them in the toilet, in the hotel toilet or something. You know, then it doesn't matter if we've got the toilet.
Jamie likes to video himself taking a dump. Okay, we should send one to Dave Durant and he can do it.
Well, yeah, he'll piss through the hole, won't he?
AJ says you can't destroy them. Oh, I can. Justin's I said in Zavi chat when I had a problem mentioning a well-known YouTuber with thousands of subs is letting people know how bad Zavi is. So listen to us and improve. So I wonder if I helped. Oh, yeah. Never thought of that.
Does he want to cut the pie, does he?
I think he might want to cut on the pie, yes. Yeah. Especially if they're going to be sending me some 4K Steelbooks.
So you don't ask fat men for a cut of the pie, you never get any of the pie. We eat the pie. Yeah. We're like Joey. Joey doesn't share food.
Ray or Padme? That's a stupid question.
Ray.
Definitely. I think that they should stop making Terminator films. They've done all the story potential. Yeah, and we bollocked it as well.
Yeah.
I think she just only wanted another pay packet. That's all it is, really.
Yeah, it's a divorce fund, wasn't it, really?
How did you feel about the beginning of Dark Fate with Sarah and John? Do you think it was a good move?
Well, yeah, I don't think they could have used him in his original format, the fat, podgy, drunk-looking dipshit he is nowadays. But I think it was well done. It was well done. For what options they had, you didn't really need to see it, but what they did was okay.
It kind of made Terminator 2 pointless in the end, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, they went through all of this to stop the war, and then fuck it, they're dead.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
They'll
die in the end, people.
Yeah, I think maybe if they'd given Edward Furlong a chance as he is now, he's aged now, to get back into acting, then maybe they could have come up with a better storyline. You know, he's trying to get back to being the hero.
Lose a bit of weight. I mean, it looks like a barrel, doesn't he, at the moment?
Don't we all?
Yeah. Just about.
Favourite John Carpenter film?
Ooh.
There's a lot to choose from.
Ooh, that's a toughie. Name a couple.
Well, I'm going with The Thing.
Yeah, that would be my top two, I think. Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with that. Actually, that one scared me as a kid. Everything holds up quite well still.
Yeah, I mean the special effects, you know, the practical effects, they're outdated, you know, compared with now, but it still holds up. It's still scary, especially that bloody spider.
Oh, that fucks with your head, doesn't it? That one
with the head.
Yeah. Oh. You burp.
Just got the Jaws 3 Steelbook after ordering the new, now sold out Jaws 2 Steelbook. Both great looking, and go with the classic Jaws Steelbook, but no Steelbook for part 4.
It's probably because they won't do the pre-order for that till next week.
Yeah, I get emails. I don't know if you know that I get emails before they even go on pre-order from the marketing department that gives you all the info. And you've got all the screenshots for advertising.
And why am I hearing this now?
Because that's how I get them onto the Facebook page pretty quickly.
God damn it!
But yeah, they let me know everything in advance. You know that they've got plan coming out.
All right.
My new best friend, Savvy.
That seagull on your side or mine?
No, well, yeah, it's definitely on my side. They've been squawking all afternoon, shitting all over my car.
Oh.
I just bought X-Men Days of Future Past and Monsters University for 10p at a local charity shop.
You're
good.
Not bad.
Andy says Chaos Walking was actually decent, to be fair. It was watchable.
Once you get that stigma, it's hard to knock it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Daisy Ridley's been pulled up with her latest film, isn't she?
Oh, yeah. Who's replaced her?
Ricci, in it? Christina Ricci, in it?
No, I don't think it's Christina Ricci. Someone's replaced her. I can't remember who. I don't think Indiana Jones 5 is going to be very good.
I think there's going to be some de-aging going on, don't you?
Yeah, there's been endless photos and shit, hasn't there? And we know that Toby Jones is in it now. What threw me out to start with was the trains with the Nazi emblems, you know, considering the film is going to be set in either the 60s or the 70s. So it's going to be flashback, you know, like beginning of Last Crusade. So de-aging Harrison Ford. De-aging is the thing these days, de-aging actors. So why are they not going to do it with Indiana Jones?
That's another reason why I love Guardians of the Galaxy too, when they did that with Kurt Russell.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Even Robert Downey Jr. When, was it Iron Man 3? No, it wasn't Iron Man 3. It was Civil War, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When he was recreating the living room.
Yeah, and that was the basis of technology for the second Spider-Man, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's what
and time is, you know, de-aging is only going to get better. You know, eventually we're not going to need actors. We just need voice artists to replicate them.
Yeah, the only thing that pisses me off is the fact that Samuel L. Jackson has to get old. Why does that man have to get old? We need a decent black actor, and he's the only decent black actor apart from Denzel Washington, of course. You know, if you need a Batman, it's got to be him.
Although thing is pretty good. What's his name? Daniel? Is it Kaluuya? He was in. Get Out. The bloke from Get Out.
Oh, what? Yeah, and he's in that new one.
He's in the Black Messiah one.
Yeah.
Messiah and the something.
Got big eyes though. Big freaky eyes.
But yeah, he's getting better and better, and you know, more recognised. I think we've had that one, haven't we? What are you watching tonight? Yeah, I'm just watching American Idol. I'm not American Idol. America's Got Talent. Harry Brady, hello. Shit, I've gone right to the bottom of the fucking now. Where's the? I think we've lost a load of comments at the top because it skips right down to the bottom. So apologies if I've missed your comments out. Have you got your COVID vaccine?
I have.
Both? You've had both of yours?
Yeah. When I went in hospital last, that was 2 weeks after my first one, but they didn't join the dots with the blood clots. And then when the second one come round, I had to have a load of tests before they gave me the second one in case it was going to put me in hospital again, but it didn't.
Yeah.
But sorry.
I like the way they do it in the States at the moment. As soon as you've had your jab, you can ditch your face mask. You never have to wear it again.
See, that's stupid because it takes 2 to 3 weeks to actually fully protect you.
Well, after that time, you know, but once you've had it, you can ditch your face mask because what is it going to do? You know, it's not going to really protect you, is it, anymore? Because you've had the vaccine, so you're protected as much as you can be.
Yeah, the problem that you have is that it can be on your skin. It can still be coughed onto you. Somebody coughs in my face, and then I kiss my missus. I can put it over to her. So there's still transmission things you got to be careful.
Oh yeah, it can still be transmitted. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my daughter's not going to be eligible for another 2-3 months minimum. They're only just
starting. How old is she?
She's 14.
Yeah.
And they're saying, oh, well, they won't die from it. Yeah, but this long COVID stuff, I mean, just from the pulmonary embolisms I had in end of Feb, start of March, my lung capacity has gone down. So just coming up the stairs and stuff is harder for me now.
Yeah.
And I had scarred lungs to begin with from when I was a baby, so I've noticed the difference. You know.
Yeah.
And I mean, if I had full blown COVID, you wouldn't be talking to me because it would kill me straight off. I wouldn't be able to fight it at all. So I'm glad to have had my jabs. Anyone who doesn't have their jab is a prick. No ifs or buts or maybes. But it's good.
And they're moaning about it at the moment from the NHS point of view. You know, the care home staff, you know, they want to make it compulsory, which I think they should be, because they're working with the elderly that can easily just die. We've seen how many people have died from care homes, but maybe the whole of the NHS, they should make it, you know, compulsory. But then it brings up the whole thing of, oh, what about freedom of, you know, if I don't want it, I don't have to have it.
Well, about if you don't want it, sign a bit of paper that when you get it, you don't get served by the NHS.
Yeah.
Can't have your cake and eat it. That's the way I see it.
What was ridiculous yesterday, did you see the crowds in London from the football? Fucking insane.
Mm.
And these were all youngsters, so we don't know how many of these may be carrying it. But there was definitely no social distance in Trafalgar Square or Piccadilly or wherever it was yesterday.
Yeah, but you have to prove via your mobile you'd had a COVID test that came up negative, didn't you?
What, before you was allowed there?
To get in the area, yeah.
Oh, right, I didn't know that.
You know, that first concert they did for 4,000 people, only 3 people afterwards were COVID positive.
Yeah.
So it is working, but it's going to be a long slog. And it'll just take a few dickheads to fuck it up.
Yeah, and they've got full concerts in the US at the moment. They've got full capacity on everything, but they've never had the variants. You know, they've not been bogged down with Indian variant, Kent variant, Bollock variant, and all whatever you're supposed to call it.
Yeah, between January and April, we had 1.5 million people fly into this country, even though they're saying, "Oh, well, on lockdown." Horse shit, are we? You're telling me there's 1.5 million people in quarantine? No, the bloody wasn't.
Are you telling me that everybody that flew into the country actually did quarantine in a hotel? We have the quiz master in the house.
Yeah, baby.
Best way to spend a Saturday afternoon.
I love watching his channel, his fledgling channel grow. He's really good.
And he's really getting good. He's really getting into the live streams now. I love his coffee morning chats and that. Yeah. So I think he should make that a permanent thing. It's good. Because he's not just bringing in the YouTubers, you know, he's bringing in anybody that wants to come and have a chat with him.
Mm. Good way of doing it. Spontaneous, you know. I mean, I had a couple of comments on it yesterday, and it's just because I bumped into it. I was just turning the computer back on after rebuilding.
Yeah.
And there he was.
And when I was watching back his little coffee morning thing on the group, Facebook group, he said, "I'm probably going to be on here for about half an hour." I think it was about 3 hours he was on there, because we kept getting guests. You know, I went on there, Jamie went on there, Rob, Paul.
It's all cool, isn't it?
Yeah. We do actually have a Paul Robinson, but it's a different Paul Robinson.
Ooh.
I think he's a member of the group, though. We Were Soldiers, Best War Movie. Yeah, I think that's actually based on a book as well.
Mm.
I think it's We Were Young or something. We Were Soldiers and Young or something like that it's called.
Yeah, bloody awesome film. Mel Gibson was he was the first foot down and the last foot off the battlefield, wasn't it?
Yeah, fantastic film. Got the Steelbook.
Have you? Nice. Pete, your farting on the stream is hilarious, but God help Jamie Power in the Travel Lodge.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. I promise I won't eat anything that'll do that, you know.
Yeah. It's a shame Lou and Claire are not coming, though.
I only caught the end of that. What happened?
Well, how it worked out was, rather than driving up, we were going to go by train. But the weekend London is fucked pretty much with trains because of engineering work. So you have to change 3 to 4 times, and then you have to take a bus service, and and the times are all wrong. So it was just going to be a nightmare. Not so much maybe going, but coming back. So we figured, well, we'll just go in the car, just drive up in the car. You know, it only take about 4 hours. But Lou and Claire have never been good in the cars, especially in the back seat, you know, as passengers.
Yeah.
So they were mulling the idea over that maybe it's not worth going. It's not worth risking getting ill. Because Lou has her problems and Claire has sometimes have a jiffy tummy. But I did tell them that, maybe, you know, we can stop 3 or 4 times on the way, you know, for a breather and some fresh air. But I think probably they said it's best maybe not to in the end.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't sorted out the travel part yet. We booked the hotel, but we don't know whether Jamie's going to come up to Southampton, then we're going to do a train, or we haven't even looked at maybe coach yet or anything like that. I'm going to look at it the next week or so and see what we can get done.
See, if you're going by train from Southampton or Bournemouth, you've got to go through London, haven't you? And that's where it's fucked.
Yeah. This is it. I mean, 3 or 4 hours. Problem I have is if it's 5 hours on a coach and I need a piss, and those coach toilets, be lucky if I could shut the door.
Oh, look, you know? I actually did look at the coach because it was like £38 return. And it was 7.5 hours. Like, I'm not sitting on a bus for 7.5 hours.
We'll figure out what we're going to do. But I mean, end of the day, if it means go up on a train 2 hours to London, then 3 hours of moving about.
It's a shame I can't. It's a shame I can't meet you both somewhere on the route, because you know I'm going to have 3 empty seats in the car.
Well, you driving up, are you?
I'm driving. Yeah, I'm going to drive. Yeah.
Well, so that could be another. We could get a train to you. That could be an option.
Or somewhere central, somewhere that's kind of like on the way, where it's not too far out of your way. Between there and
investigations are required, but yeah, I mean,
even if it's somewhere like a drive up to, like, I don't know, if you take the train into, where would you go? I don't know, Tunbridge or somewhere north of Kent, maybe, or somewhere like that, and then I can just drive up and just pick everybody up, and then we'll just go up.
Yeah, and then the petrol wouldn't be as a brutal hit to your wallet then either. So yeah, that could be a discussion for me, you and Jamie then.
Yeah.
If you've got empty seats, we could take the sting out of the petrol side of things as well, and have somebody to chat to, so you won't go nuts and drive under a lorry.
And it's a nice roomy car as well, so we're not all going to
be for my ass.
Yeah, we're not going to be like so stuffed in a Mini.
Yeah, my knees will be up by my ears. But I mean, I bought a new travel bag and everything, you know, so I've got it all planned.
I've got my Ray mitt as well.
Oh yes.
Tigerland, yeah, that's another war film. Colin Farrell, I've actually not seen that, but I've got the steelbook for it.
Yeah, I've got the normal and steelbook for it.
Have you seen it?
And I ain't watched it.
And I watched it.
Oh, so bad.
Von Ryan's Express and The Great Escape are 2 good war films.
Great Escape's awesome, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've not seen Von Ryan's Express.
Probably saw that when I was a kid, but I haven't watched it in years. Oh, Casualties of War. Oh,
Casualties of War, yeah.
Brutal film.
Oh, DVDs are wonderful. Don't hate on DVDs. And that's from someone called Liam DVD Collector.
It's not a case of me hating on them. It's just, it's not something my mind can deal with anymore. I notice it too much, so I won't collect them. I don't hold anything against anyone else collecting them.
I'll tell you what I noticed for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Well, not for ever, but many years. I watched a DVD a couple of months ago. And do you remember it always used to get through a certain part of the film and then there was a slight pause before the next layer? And of course we don't get it with Blu-rays or 4Ks, and I thought something was wrong with the disc. And it was just continuing. It's weird.
Yeah, it's old technology though. That's what you've got to look at.
Old technology, yeah.
I mean,
technology. A lot of people said DVD shouldn't be around anymore. You know, it's old technology. Everybody should be watching Blu-rays now.
It takes time to adopt. I mean, there's still black and white TV licenses because there are black and white TV.
But DVD, if you look at the sales for DVDs, they're still way above Blu-ray and 4K.
It's still about 69% of the market, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's because they're cheap and people are cheat asses to upgrade their technology.
Mm. We're not snobs. We just like what we like.
Yar. Yar.
Arr.
Have you seen Marathon Man? Is that Nick Cage?
No, it's Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, it's the one where he gets his teeth ripped out.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the reason why I haven't watched it. I've seen a bit of that bit on YouTube, and I can't bring myself to watch it because I don't like things about teeth. And it's just, I'm fully aware of how good it is. I understand it's, but I can't bring myself to watch it. And no, I don't own it.
The Mule was a good Clint Eastwood movie. Yeah, that was pretty good.
I haven't seen that one.
I've got that one on 4K as well. That's about the drug run-in.
Yeah.
His little truck. My favourite animals is pigs and dogs and cats and rabbits. Okay.
They're all in the same sandwich.
Oh! Favourite Doctor Who is John Pertwee and Tom Baker. Very good. What's your favourite decade of film? Mine's the 80s, definitely.
Yeah, it got a bit more generic in the 90s. So yeah, 80s is where the more risk was taken.
It's probably, I mean, if you've grown up at that era, then we're going to say that. But if you've grown up later, you're probably going to say the 90s.
Yeah. This is where we had the bit of a clash when it comes to the young'uns versus us.
Yeah.
Young'uns thinking they know it all when they know about 5%, and
it's like music. A conversation I had with someone at work about music.
Yeah.
80s is the greatest decade for me for music. There were so many different formats. You know, there's so many different styles.
Yeah.
And I was into a shitload of it. And then we got to the 90s. And for me personally, the 90s was shit for music. Totally shit. And even there's a program that comes on, you know, where they go through the 70s, they go through the 80s.
Yeah.
And then they stopped at 89 because there was nothing in 90s to do. It was too crap.
Yeah, it was all repetitive shit, wasn't it? That's where the problems lie.
Grunge and shit and hip hop and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Favorite Spider-Man is 2004. Is that the original? I think or was it earlier than that?
I think it might be.
I thought Tobey Maguire one, the first one, was about 2001, wasn't it? Might be wrong. Favorite Stanley Kubrick is Full Metal Jacket. Yeah, I really enjoyed that film.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Zaruji's favourite Doctor Who is Sylvester McCoy. His era gets really dark if you watch it from the start to the finish. That's one Doctor I actually didn't like.
Yeah, he was all very squinty all the time. Yeah.
And he had the shit
stupid hat.
Shit companion as well. I don't know. I just got to Sylvester McCoy, and then Doctor Who ended. And my outlook of it was, thanks, Sylvester McCoy, for ending Doctor Who.
Yeah, you bastard.
There's a film I haven't watched, Clockwork Orange.
I haven't watched it.
I remember my mum telling me it's a weird-ass film.
Is it Rob that said that Space Jam 2's got the Clockwork Orange gang in the audience at the basketball game?
Oh, really? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who it is. I think it might be that. Yeah, you see the gang from the Clockwork Orange screaming from the sidelines. You do realise that's a rape gang in a kids' film. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, well placed.
I love the look of Space Jam 2.
I was never a fan of the first film, so I don't know if I'll watch the second one.
I will. First one was cheesy, but the second one I think it's a bit more polished. It's had a bit more time in my opinion.
Well, John Wick's in here. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Yeah, that's my mantra when I come out of hospital. Yeah, I think I'm back. Ain't dead. Yeah.
Have you seen Cobra 1986?
When he puts that hook up his ass at the end, in the middle of his spine, I suppose. But actually, what a way to go!
I don't have that actually. That's awesome. One I should get.
Yeah, you know the 5-film set, Sylvester Stallone. I think there's like Assassins, Lock Up, Cobra, and a couple of others in a 5-film set. I've got that, and I just split them up. I've got that.
I just love the cover of it, the standard cover with with the dark sunglasses and all the
stubble,
and the red and the black cover. Because I'm thinking, oh, should I use a red case or a black case with it?
Yeah. Yeah, you need to start an MRA company of different colours, mate.
That's a good idea, actually. Yeah,
that make you some money. That would. I could probably get you in touch with the people in China. By the way, my mate's got good sources in China.
Make some unusual colours.
Yeah.
We can have some brown ones, for 50 Shades of Shit and stuff like that.
Yeah, go for brown if you want a turd.
Have you seen King Kong 1933? Is that the Fay Ray one? That's the original, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the thing. I'm not into the older stuff that much.
I prefer the Peter Jackson one, actually.
Yeah.
I have seen actually that brings us back to, have you seen what's your best film of the 1930s? I have actually seen the original King Kong.
Yeah.
It just reminded me now.
It's okay. I don't get excited about those ones now. Maybe I'm an effects whore. I don't know, but stop motion doesn't do it for me that much now. The best stop motion I've watched in the past 20 years is Fantastic Mr. Fox.
That's one I need to see. I need to see that, and was it the Isle of Dogs?
To me, the Isle of Dogs is good substance but no real action in it. It's okay and it pauses too much. It's very about itself. Fantastic Mr. Fox doesn't miss a beat. It's brilliant, and I recommend the Steelbook.
Jimbo wants to know, what's the most you've had on a voucher at CEX?
At one time, £297.80.
Wow, that's pretty good. For me, it was 160 something. Do you remember those Vincent Price box sets that came out?
Yeah, that you ruined for everybody else because you did yours and then you told the world about it and they fucking figured it out. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and they were. It was buy one get one free, so they were like 40 quid each, and CEX were paying about 80 quid for them.
Yeah, so I totally remember you cornering the market on that one.
Yeah, and I took 2 into CEX in Ashford, and I took 2 into CEX in Folkestone, I think. I got quite a good thingy on that one. So I don't know how many copies of that CEX around the country have got, but the last time I saw one was over in Canterbury. I think it was about 18 quid. So they've obviously lost shitloads of money.
Yeah, painful price now.
I've ordered Aliens 1 to 6 DVD box set from Amazon. It's coming tomorrow. Okay, pretty good. Forgotten World of Movies. Just tuned in. Hope you're both doing well. Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, we're about 10 minutes off of finishing, aren't we?
Yeah, about that. Thoughts on outdoors projectors?
I'm open to it in the fact that there's a drive-in cinema opening around here soon. Apparently, I'm not sure where, but I've heard something's going on. So I'm open to the idea of it, but because I've never experienced it. But
yeah, I don't think there's one near me. Let's scoot through because there's still absolutely shitloads of comments.
Yeah,
so we might
it's
not
hitting
get
hard
through
and
them all.
fast.
Let's have a look. Did I hear Stephen Seagulls? Yes, you did. Cheeky Chase says, no jab for me. It causes too much issues. Okay.
Name 3 issues.
Yeah. Phil says, make it compulsory.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, I understand this. It says, don't criticise everybody who hasn't had a COVID jab because some people have issues or personal problems. Well, I'm not looking at that point of view. I'm looking at medically, because I know for a fact that people like with cancer maybe can't have the jab.
Yeah.
And maybe other that might interact with their medicine. So that's perfectly understandable. But if you're healthy enough to have the jab, you should have the jab. But I don't want to.
So the thing I disagree with is the people who are saying no because of shit they hear online. Yeah. Educate yourself. Don't listen to dipshits. Educate yourself. Talk to a medical professional and take what they say. Don't take what some dipshit online says.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing you said online is 100% kosher. It never will be. There's always going to be some arsehole out there that's going to say, oh no, it'll grow me a second leg behind my head. No, it won't. But most thing to understand is most jabs like this have had years to evolve and years of testing. The world does not have that time scale. My cousin, he does all this. He works in Britain and he works in France, and he's running around like a bloody idiot right now. He was the first person in the world to get this enzyme to attach to MRSA. So they've actually got a way to eradicate it, and he's the first person. So, the money that he was given to continue his research was huge, because he's the first bugger that's ever done it. Then you look at this, and he says there's like 7-8 different vaccines that are around, and they are rechecking and redoing all the time. So much effort and money's gone into this that people don't know just what's gone into this. Yes, the news is telling you this and that, but they skim over the top. You're saying, the figures are saying this, but there's like 50,000 hours that will go into that single report of work. And he says, if you don't get it, you're irresponsible. If you don't get it, you don't deserve medical help after that. Because if you're given the chance to save yourself from this, save yourself from this. If you believe some dipshit online over medical evidence, people are making it political. People are making it conspiracy theory. Like Bill Gates is going to put a chip in me. Oh, what a load of horse shit.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, wetware, which is like where you put contacts in your eyes and you can like see all the 3D stuff like TV and that. They're in the absolute infancy. They exist, but you ain't going to see them until you're probably going to be hitting 70. But stuff like that exists. Yeah. Doesn't mean a chip that can tell you everything and trace you for the rest of your life is available right now. Maybe in a film, but it's not. Stop believing the conspiracy dickheads and talk to
I don't think they need a chip. They know where we are at all times anyway.
Well, the easy thing, talk about sex toys for half an hour in front of your phone without touching your phone, and the next advert that will come onto your phone will be about dildos.
I'll give that a go later.
Your phone is always listening. They won't tell you that, but your phone's always listening. Look at your Facebook advertising. If it's attached to your phone with your messages and you're talking to somebody, an hour later, an advert will come up for what you were talking about. That is not. It's not bullshit.
Well, even Alexa listens to what you're saying and sends data and information back to Amazon.
Yeah. It's going to be a big hoo-ha about it. There's definitely going to be.
The big scare thing for the vaccine was when the reports came out about the blood clots. But considering how many people had the blood clots, and did they even mention that it might be underlying conditions and things like that?
Yeah. There's potential for everything. I mean, remember a couple of years back when they were doing that test and the injection started literally boiling people's blood, and a couple of people died about it. That's because they were doing human trial tests. You don't know unless they have not had the time. But when the potential for the whole world to die from this, what do you expect them to do?
The vaccines alone take about 10 years minimum.
Mm.
And they've come up with this
that amount of time.
A year and a half or a year.
Yeah.
And you've had people all around the world doing it. There was a program on the other night all about the vaccines and how it was created and just following the whole step going through.
Yeah.
So, of course, they've had to accelerate it. We haven't got 10 years to wait for a vaccine to be developed.
No.
If you want your life to get back to normal, then it's the vaccine or nothing, really.
Yeah. I don't think life is ever going to be the same again. We're going to be more cautious, and we need to be. But that's just how the world is. You're
going to have variants. You're going to have all sorts of different variants coming for decades to come. But because they've got this vaccine and the baseline for everything, and they can keep adapting it to fight it.
Yeah. Remember, antibiotics is coming to the end of its usable life because we've used it so much, we're becoming immune to it.
Yeah.
So, we're all in the shit for that one.
And life has changed anyway, because the whole thing about, once we get out of this restrictions, after July 19th, everybody can go back to work. A lot of people are not going to go back to work because now, they're working from home. It's better for them. Their employers might be happy with them working from home for certain days. So that's never going to change.
The only reason that the government wants you to go back to work is so that they can get the tax from the rental of your business premises from those landlords. They're going to lose billions because all of these places are going to be shutting down and turning into flats for students. That's what will happen.
Yeah, they might lose a bit of money out of transporting because so many people won't be using the train or the buses. But
there's about 250,000 square feet of offices where I used to work for HSBC. They finally left it. No bugger wants to go in there because it's just not worth the money now. It just isn't. Yeah. And you could make them all into flats and they'd be worth 500, 600,000 each. But no one's going to risk it.
I still remember last year when they were interviewing some bloke. It was just a member of the public, and they said, "So when this eventually does come to an end and we all get back to normal," and in front of the news, he just said, "We are never going back to normal. It will never be as it was before. Life will have changed now forever."
Understand one thing: if you want to try and take over the world, the first thing you do is undermine a country's economy. China has undermined the world's economy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get into too much.
I know. I'm not political, all that crap. But you got to be realistic.
The thing that always got on my thoughts, and I was always wondering about, was when this first happened, and it was it was the wet markets, it was the bats, and then everything came out about, well, maybe it was a virus that unfortunately got released from a lab, and they actually denied the World Health Organization access to the labs for 5 months.
Yeah, but did you see the video of the labs?
Clear their shit up.
Did you see the video of the labs? They showed the fridges and ice was coming out the door frames. That is not secure. It's nightmare to feel in it. But as long as we got Blu-rays, who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
Couple more comments for 1 more minute.
Yeah.
Appreciate everyone taking the time to actually come see us today as well. So I really enjoy this.
Skynet, may he rest in peace. Yeah, that's my dad.
Yeah.
Where are we? So look, I have had family and friends who have died from COVID.
Me too.
There's been so many deaths. Favorite Michael Douglas film?
Falling Down.
Falling Down is a great film. Probably the same, actually. Yeah.
It was just so right at the time. People were pissed off of everything. No one had money. We got bullshitted to by the government, by businesses, and he took it into his own hands because he had had enough. It was classic for its time.
We all feel the same way in certain circumstances. I've been stuck on a motorway, bloody traffic, wanting to get home, felt the same.
Yeah, but you buying that burger and it's a limp piece of shit compared to the picture. That's what really pisses you off.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that. Many times I've had that.
Hey, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the attitude you get back in it. Yeah.
I'm trying to find a movie-related comment now because all the comments are COVID.
Oh well, we started that one, didn't we?
Bluraybulletbrit, which Sex and the City character do you identify with? I'm guessing Miranda.
Mr. Big.
Okay.
Personally, because I got a cock, so yeah.
Favorite Disney, Pixar, and Disney animated film?
Tangled is one of my favorite films ever, and Wall-E.
Lion King, favorite animated film. Favorite Pixar's got to be Toy Story, the original.
Yeah, Lion King's definitely the animated best one, but I can't separate Wall-E though. That's awesome.
Comic Room. Oh, hello. I only recently discovered your channel. Loving your videos. All right, you enjoy all the
Comic Room. I'm gonna have to search him out. That sounds good.
Yeah, Comic Room sounds a good name as well.
Yeah.
You're close to 7,000 subscribers. Is it 666? I think something like that at the moment.
You'll get there.
So I do a big sponsored Zavi giveaway at 7,000.
That's the way to do it.
Favorite Arnie film?
Predator has to be.
It's too easy to say Terminator, isn't it? Or Terminator 2.
Yeah, Predator. I would have said Commando, but it's just too much cheese and ramps that you can see.
Yeah, I don't know. I might go with Terminator 2 or Predator. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
One or the other. Or Total Recall.
Still Predator.
Still Predator, yeah. Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Make this the last question, yeah?
Right, last question. The last question is going to be...
I can't believe that 2 hours went so quick.
Your favourite James Bond.
Wow, Daniel Craig. I'm sorry, but Casino Royale was an absolute knockout out of the park. Amazing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Classic. Unfortunately, then we got Quantum of Solace.
Yeah. Yeah. But, fuck that one up a bit, I think, but yeah.
Hopefully No Time to Die makes up for that.
Wow, as long as I get it before I retire.
Yeah, or if any of us would be on like COVID 50 by then, by the time it's released.
COVID 93.
Right, okay, so that is it. Then 2 hours. We got some comments. We haven't got as many as I thought we would have still left, but if anything we didn't answer, just stick it in the replay comments down the bottom and I'll answer them.
Remember with Magpie Movies and me, we've got our stream tomorrow at 8:30 as well, so you're quite welcome to come on that. 9 times out of 10, Pauly will jump on there as well, you know, so it would be good if we see you there as well. Yeah, Movies and Sue. If you watch Movies and Sue, you're going to want to be on the stream, watch the stream tomorrow. If you don't know who Movies and Sue is, why don't you know who Movies and Sue is? Go and check her out. The woman knows her stuff, and I can't wait to talk to her. She's really cool. Got a great personality as well. And if she doesn't like a film, she tells it. She doesn't give a shit. You know, I'm not going to say, I'll like this film because everybody else does. She'll tell you if you don't like a film. If she thinks it's shit, it's shit. You're wrong. And you're wrong. Well, thanks for popping on, Pete. Thank you for inviting me. I've waited for this. I love it. I mean, you are the king to me. You know you are. I am mere shit on your shoe compared to you. Yeah. I'm going to go and make some dinner. So everyone go eat something nice.
Yes, go and eat something nice. And I'm going to have my tablets and settle down and decide what I'm going to eat. I have no idea what I'm going to eat. Oh, I think Dad's doing hot dogs.
And don't stick that doll any weird places, will you?
So thanks everybody for popping on the stream, and see you on the next one. The next guest I've got is movies with James.
Cool.
Films with James, movies with James in a couple of weeks. But Pete, you're welcome on here anytime you want.
Thanking you.
And yeah, thanks everybody, and we'll see you on the next one then. Bye.
Bye. Love you all.